Oh man, that would have been a perfect intro. And of course, well, now I'm recording. We get there eventually. You just gotta. It's like investing. You just gotta have patience.
Yes, be patient. That's the trick.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. So we recorded an episode last night, number 14, and Daren had made a post about questions for the show, and we felt bad that we couldn't get to them. So we decided to record episode number 15 today.
Oh
So
yeah.
welcome everybody.
Hey,
It's oh my god, yeah. So
Thank you,
Bobdog
Chief.
couldn't make it.
Right,
Bobdog couldn't make it. We got the usual whores, Chief, Daren,
Hey.
NewFishBigPond.
damn, I'm such a whore.
So dirty.
And we have a very special guest. The man who's that guy in the fucking Greek mythology that holds the world on his shoulders?
Atlas.
Atlas, yeah. We got the Atlas of AfterHour, Mr. SeymourButts in the house. How you doing,
What a
Seymour?
wonderful introduction. Thank you so much.
He's holding it down.
that second dab would have been good for something. I knew it. I knew it would spark some kind of something.
Seymour, thank you so much for coming on the show, being a guest, man. I know that that I've always really appreciated interacting with you on After Hour. You've always been a huge help to the community, man. And now that you're working for After Hour, I just think that's really awesome, man. So just wanted to get that out of the way up front.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that's
that.
Awesome.
Yeah, no,
100%.
it's a trip being here, just as a community member as well. And I love interacting with all the community members as much as I can, because then I get to see, what's it like on that end for everybody else. Like, as we all came here looking for community, looking for investment, looking to help each other. So if I get to interact with more people and listen to more podcasts and see how we're working with each other, absolutely. Like, I feel like that goes beyond the job. It's just wonderful to do it.
It is, dude. That's
Oh yeah,
good.
you were a perfect candidate, man. Like you've seen both sides now. You know how the actual app is from the inside and out. So I think that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Chief, you were saying something?
You cut me off. I forgot, dude.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll tell you what Chief wasn't saying. Chief definitely was not talking about ears and photographs, body bags.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring up dead people on this episode, but
no, we're not going to do that.
Here we are. No, I was just gonna. So anyway, now that we're into it, you guys see these new pictures?
Okay, so do you want to go over these questions?
Well, hold on. I got a question for Seymour here, real quick.
I was gonna say we gotta do a little more talking, a little more lubing.
I'm just
a little more tugging,
a little more lube.
In last night's episode, all the horrors we talked about earnings. The Super Bowls of investing, Bobdog's calling it, is coming up, and hey, he's not wrong. We got a huge week of earnings coming up. Seymour, is there anybody that you're particularly bullish or bearish on, or just sort of not really trading earnings this season?
No, I've been kind of burned on earnings in the past. So after I think Oscar hit my stop loss, I've been in cash mostly right now. Most of my trading comes from vibes and knowing good community members on where to trust and going into things. And it's worked out really well for me so far. I just need to start, and personal note, I need to start taking profits more because I'm very bad about doing that. But this quarter is Robinhood this week. I don't remember if it's this week or next week.
Yeah, Wednesday. Robinhood is Wednesday.
This is a big week.
I feel like that's the only one that I'm going to be closely paying attention to and seeing if I can follow it, because Tesla's was last week. But other than that, I don't know that I'm going to trade any earnings this week. I think it's too volatile for my risk. What is it?
Your
My
risk tolerance.
Your risk tolerance.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
I think if I trade Robinhood for earnings, I think the way I would do it would be to trade Robin ROBN, the leveraged ETF.
So unfortunately, a few good community members have put in my eyes for some of those same leverage tickers.
Mhm.
And good Lord, I have a whole watch list for them. I think I traded OKLL for a couple days and I did really well with that. Where's the other ones? Hold on, now I'm going to scroll down to see them. TSLL, ROBN. I'm currently holding AAPU through my Roth IRA because I think Apple they were taking too big of a hit. I think they're going to come up here soon. And yeah,
They usually do it towards the end of the year. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
usually like when everybody's getting new iPhones.
Yeah,
And-
iPhones and iPads and
Yeah.
Macs and all that for end of year for holidays and such.
Yeah,
I
And
got like
I would
I got like
imagine
10
that
grand in there. I hope something happens good.
I would
think it
imagine
was-
back to school gets them some good revenue as well.
Well, at that time, September and just after school, that's when they start doing the promotions on the phones and they start announcing things. And I think over the last I want to say the last 2 releases that far, it's kind of seemed like they haven't been doing as much just yet. I understand that they're theorizing a folding phone next year. So I do feel like they have to do something a little bit bigger this year. Even though I think, what was it? Liquid Glass was the last iOS 26 update. But I can see them doing more, and I'm willing to bet a little bit on that, especially through leverage tickers because that's just fun.
Yeah,
like
dude,
Apple. Sorry.
I was gonna say I think like Apple would absolutely skyrocket if in their post earnings guidance they mentioned that Daren's gonna buy an iPhone so we could fucking use iMessage. I think that would really propel the stock.
I have a Google Pixel XL 8 or something, and it's awesome. And like if you use iPhone, it's because I used to use iPhone. It's a very easy phone to get used to as regards to the software. But I'm sorry that my text messages are green.
Well, here's the thing: there have they updated to RCS?
I don't know.
So they should have, because I'm on a Fold 6. I'm also Team Android.
Whoa,
God,
whoa. That's why you guys are on that side of the screen and we're on the other side.
See,
I got 2 blue, 2 green. Jeez. It's a fucking fight over here.
We don't need service to message.
Love innovation and a folding phone. I don't know how else you can innovate away from that. Other than LG, whenever they were making all those weird phones before they got out of the game.
It's funny. It's like we're going back to the back, right? It's like back to the future to the past. Because you start with the fucking folding phones, right? And now there's no folding phones, and now we're going back to folding phones.
Well, it's
Have
a touchscreen, right? So it's more novel.
Have you guys seen the trifolds?
I've seen the commercials for them.
Dude, I can't even comprehend 2 folds.
Dude, I don't freaking know, man. That's like 3 folds? I can't imagine either. I guess it has to be like 3 rectangles, right?
When's the trifolds earnings?
Sure, it's a Chinese. I'm gonna blank on the name right now. I want to say it's like Xiaomi or Huawei. It's China only. It's locked over there. It folds 2 different ways, and I mean it's obscene. It's $3,000, I think, in USD, but
so
it's interesting enough where I would want to try. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it's Huawei.
I was gonna say that too.
I want to say it's Huawei.
So,
one of them made a supercar too, so.
Now I wish I was closer to Wawa.
I have one down my street, but he's talking about the Chinese company.
Damn it! Now I'm hungry.
I know, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just
with you.
going straight Wawa, man.
No, dude, I could really or like a sheet go for like a schmuffin, dude. Yeah,
schmuffin.
Dude, I wish 2 for 1 hot dogs.
Oh man, dude, how about some Waffle House hash browns? Jesus, you guys got me thinking now. Damn,
you're gonna make people hungry.
I mean, I don't have a Waffle House within 50 miles of me, but I mean,
I was gonna say it's dark out right now too, so it's like, You know what I mean? You gotta stay gas station ready when you go there.
Oh, dude, yeah. Although the bars are still open, so it's probably still safe.
That's logical.
It is. It is very logical.
So I'm thinking about like Apple innovation as well. Like where they go from here. Like they've gone so far. They've done so many things. Like what's next? Like what's the next big like phone idea?
Buy
Like, do you have
Bitcoin.
any ideas? It automatically like sends Bitcoin to your phone. Yeah, that'd be pretty badass.
If I may, I think what Apple's going to do is they're going to go safe, but they're going to go with mass market influence. So one of my favorite things that people talk about is like AirPods. Like I'm using AirPods Pros right now. Even though I have an Android phone, I love AirPods Pros. I think they're amazing. They're one of my favorite headphones. And they're the ones that helped innovate the truly wireless headphone space, as you know, or they got credit for doing it. Let me say that. If you think about what was the VR headset that was called out, I forgot what it's called, but
Oculus?
no, Apple's.
No, it was the Apple Vision, right?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
Apple Vision was it was $3,000. It was too much. It wasn't that well made, and to the numbers, it was a failure. So I think that hurt their bottom line. And even though it's not that big of a hit, because like again coming back to AirPods, that's bigger. The amount of revenue that generates per year is bigger than Nike, a whole company, and it's just a small segment of Apple. I think other than them moving to folding phones, I think they're going to come out with another safe but money maker product. I think it's time that they're going to pull something out of the vault to do that.
Well, you mentioned
that is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you mentioned the AirPods, and what came to mind immediately is one of the best features is you can actually like with your phone locate where your AirPod is. You could locate the left one or right one, and even the case. And like, because my wife, she loses everything, so it's perfect. Like I just love that feature.
You can if you have an iPhone, but if you don't have an iPhone, you can't have that feature.
It's okay. That's right. That's right. You don't have that feature, but I think that is a really cool feature. My wife has an iPhone, so.
Can you repeat the Nike earnings thing again?
So I apologize, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but Apple AirPods generates so much revenue for Apple that if the total market cap of that alone is bigger than Nike, the shoe company.
Just the AirPods.
Just the AirPods.
See, I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly because I like stopped in my fucking tracks because I was like pacing a little bit as I was listening. I was like, "The fuck did I just hear?" I mean, that's insane.
Dude, their AirPods were so successful. Yeah, they're like I don't know what percentage of the business they are right now, but holy shit, they were huge. I wouldn't be surprised if they're probably like at least 10% of Apple's business. Or more. I really don't know.
It might be more.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But all right, we're gonna get to the questions here shortly. But just to piggyback off Fish's initial question for you, Seymour, I wanted to get a little higher level and I'm wondering like what type of investor are you? How do you typically invest long term? Do you swing trade?
So it's a mix. I should do long term, which is why I try to listen to Doc Hollywood's podcast a little bit more because I need to be smarter as I'm taking a couple of IRAs back into my own hands.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm just like, F it, we ball sometimes. And I'm like, let's get into this.
It's the human in you, man.
Right. But I've already learned this lesson back in the GameStop days. I found out that I really, really love options. So far that when I was losing on Palantir, I think back whenever it was hitting at $45 is all time high, I was down. I don't remember how much the day before from Microsoft, like maybe like $900. It's like, oh, I can make it all back here, and I threw in more money than I should have. I made all my losses back, but I was like, oh, that was a risk. You probably shouldn't do that again. So then I've started to set like safety limits on it.
Well, if there's
that's absolutely what everyone should do. That's very smart.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah,
I know. You get that jonesing in the back of your head. It's like you still came out ahead for the year. You could probably do it again. I'm like,
yeah, it's that fucking dopamine rush that you chase, and then you think about it, and you're like, wow, that didn't make me feel good because I was way too exposed.
By the way, this feels like a good time to say nothing you hear on this show is considered to be financial advice from anyone, although everything that Seymour just said is incredible advice.
Wait.
Here's the non-financial advice I can give to everybody, and I love that you guys talk about it too, is take profits. I've
Yeah.
lost,
Yes.
I think, total in February to April, I think I lost like 25 grand because I didn't take profits.
Damn, dude. I feel you there though, man. I don't take profits all the time. And especially if you're in options, you should, because things can just change so quickly.
Mhm.
But if you are like investing as a whole, like with your account, I would say don't do more than like 2% of your account as options. You know, keep it small, and you can still get some really good returns if you just keep up with just that uh, that amount.
Yeah, it's all about your perspective, right? Like you need to look at options as what they are, which is a tool for leverage. You have optionality over 100 shares just by spending the premium to buy a contract for the right for those 100 shares. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you need to keep that in your mind at all times and not look at it as a fucking lottery ticket. So like if you think something good's going to happen for the stock and you buy, a short dated call option, well, when that's up 20-30%, you should probably just sell it and take your money.
That's actually really good advice.
Yeah, I've started doing the 20% part too.
Yeah, so my trading plan on options is actually 20 to 30%.
I go
Damn.
200 to 300%, but it ain't easy being cheap.
Definitely not. All right, so we'll get to the questions. Sound good?
It depends on what the
Fucking let's
questions
hear
are.
it. Let's hear the questions.
All right, from After Hour, Wonton Kenobi says, best advice for someone new. What are the first steps to making a profitable account? Well, I would say stick to your trading plan, and set up what percent of your account you want to have long-term holdings and short-term holdings, and take profits along the way. What about you, Fish?
Well, first thing I would say is stay away from options. Um, Options are not your friend at this point. You need to build your port before you start playing with options. And by playing, I mean you will absolutely be playing. You won't be trading. So yeah, stay away from options. Figure out some good stocks that you think have potential, both short term and long term. So that way you can get something that you can, swing, maybe, a couple weeks or, maybe 2 months. And then you can flip that money into a different stock that's going to bring you even, more return. And scour the post on AfterHour. I mean, just spend as much time as you can there and just read through everything that you can. You're going to see some stuff that's going to be some nonsense. You're going to see some really good posts as well. And pay attention to who's writing the good posts, right? And make sure you follow them. Curate a good following list. And make sure that you read all of the good posts that these people put out. Make sure you absorb the knowledge. And if you don't get something in there, that's cool. No problem. Ask the question. That's what we're all here for. Everyone on After Hours should be here to help everyone else become a better trader. And so, if you have a smaller port or you don't have as much experience, definitely ask the questions and
Yeah,
try to stay in safer stocks.
that was very well said.
Very
And
well.
to piggyback off that, I'm always of the mindset like if you're starting off with a smaller port, it's like it's not financial advice obviously, but this is how I've always looked at it. You should be concentrated more into one stock that you have high conviction on, like even if it's 80 or 90% of your port, and save the rest of that money for other maybe a little bit more speculative plays, like a little higher risk, higher reward. But only shares though, only shares. Like Fish said, don't even fuck around with options. If you want to learn options, just keep reading all you can, especially on like I made a fucking that options 101 guide or whatever. Happy to repost that.
Yeah.
Just keep reading and trying to learn what shit means, because it's not going to make sense for a long time. And if you really, really need to practice, then open a paper trading account and start trading options on there, because I promise you, when you're looking at an options chain, your fucking mind's gonna be blown. You're not gonna understand what the bid and ask even means and why it's changing so fast
What the
based on the
fuck is delta?
expiration and the
What's
strike. Yeah,
phasing?
and we don't even get into the fucking Greeks.
Right?
But they're
But
there.
right.
They'll go away.
But yeah, no. The biggest thing, in my opinion, put the majority of your money in a stock that you have high conviction on, a safer stock, something you use every day. That's always good advice. And then focus on working and saving your income. Right? It's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. And the more you keep, the more you can put in that portfolio, and that's when you can really start, turning those 10-20% gainers into meaningful income.
Yeah, Seymour, do you have anything to add to that?
Know your risk tolerance, because losing $100 in a $1,000 account is devastating if that's all that you have to trade in. Versus if you lose $100 in a $100,000 account, And then I think everyone's said this to a sentiment, but find that niche that you feel comfortable with. So, like for me, I love technology. I love keeping up with see how far we're advancing. So, like I keep up with some tech stocks because I like hearing about that in the background. So I have an idea of where they're going moving forward, and then I can look into everything else that I need to know on how to trade for it. But it just helps things come to you a little easier.
Yeah, and I think that was a pretty good question.
Yeah.
Thank
It
you,
was.
Wonton Kenobi.
I have to add something to that too, just to piggyback off what Seymour and Fish said.
Yeah.
It's like, speaking of who to follow, like Fish said about curating your following list on AfterHour, you have to remember everything's subjective, right? So just because you have to find what trading style works for you. There's no like one trading style is the best trading style, or one way of technical analysis is the best. It's what's best for you. And then you need to stay true to that and you follow that. And whichever accounts help you learn that and master that, just grasp it and utilize it better. That's the type of trader that you need to follow. It doesn't mean that other strategies are bad. It's just not what's for you. And that's the hardest thing, honestly, is like, you don't want to have each fucking finger in a different pool. You want to have, be concentrated in one more than the other.
Right. Well said. So this one's from What Are My Options? He says, have you all ever been in a position that you were in because of a friend recommended a stock and you wanted to sell before them?
Yeah.
Someone's like, yeah, get this stock, and you're like, okay, and then it goes up a little bit. You're like, I'm just gonna sell this.
Yeah, you just sell it. You just take the
It
profit.
happens all the
Yeah.
time. I mean, yeah, I've been in that position.
Well,
Like, you're
man,
stabbing them. You're not stabbing them in the back or anything. Like, what?
Yeah, it's not like it's personal.
here's the bottom line: if you were to take a loss, they wouldn't pay you back for the fucking loss. So
Right.
take your fucking profits. Shit.
Right.
Yes, for instance,
I'm fucking proud of you for taking your fucking profits on that.
I'm happy you made money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Good fucking job.
yeah.
We're always recommending stocks to each other, like Fish likes to look for like the ones that are like $1 each and they like have a lot of like volatility in the morning. Sometimes he'll share them with, the group. And
Small.
there's been times when I lost some and there's been times where I made some. So I've made more than I lost so far. So anytime he tells me to get something, I just buy like 100 shares of it. And just if it profits, it profits. So
As we always tell everyone, never blindly follow. Darren's like, yeah, so I just like buy 100 shares.
Hey,
But
it happens.
that's the part of
our caveat,
curating.
yeah.
That's the part of like curating your following list and shit, right? If I've curated my following list and someone that I follow and that I trust a lot went in on something, well, chances are I'm just going to go ahead and buy some because I know that this person's a really great trader and they trade in the same style that I trade.
Yeah,
And
like
if they're wrong, you're not
25%.
going to shit on them.
25%. 25% of the time, I don't even look at the building. So
The first time Daren and I traded fucking Rigetti Computing, when Daren tried to look up the building and it said Rigetti Pizza and Pasta.
It's true.
Bullish.
Bullish.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
loves
said to him-
pizza.
you know what I said to him? I said, dude, Italian is my favorite food. I'm fucking buying.
That's Rigetti for you. Oh shit.
What do you think about that, Seymour? I know
mean,
you said you
Italian
liked it.
food's- Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Italian food's delicious, so I get that.
Goddamn right, bro. Vibes, right? Trading off vibes, Seymour.
I mean, to me, it comes down to personal accountability. I think NewFish. I think you said it right. I think it was NewFish. If there is a loss to it, they're not going to pay you for that loss.
Yep.
So again, your own personal responsibility and personal risk tolerance on what I made my 20%. Bro, it's going to go to 100. That's cool. I want my 20%.
That's
Yeah,
it.
man. It's literally free money, especially if you didn't do any work for it. You know what I mean? Think about it like that. Like if one of your friends tells you to get into a trade and in fucking 3 days you're up 40 grand like Bobdog, then yeah, take the money.
MTPLF, yeah, that shit went to $15 or whatever, and
It's
sold.
still my favorite trade. I
Oh,
love
man.
that.
If I traded MTPLF the way that Bobdog did, I would have an additional $15,000 in my account.
Same.
I was up over $50,000 twice.
God damn it. Smart motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't sell.
Neither did I.
Didn't sell. Just hold on.
It's okay. It's a long-term hold for me.
It
All
is.
right.
I always planned it to be a 5-year hold minimum.
Same. It's just Bobdog got me horny.
This is
He has that effect.
Here's another question. So we'll just kind of breeze through it. This is from Pops 1965. He said, if eggs were 12 cents a dozen, how much would 100 eggs be?
$69. Next.
Titty Czar, his question is, Daren?
What do you have to say?
I don't know. Is this the whole free baller thing? Like, you think that?
What does it say, Daren?
It just says Daren.
Yeah, but what's your answer?
My answer is no. I'm
To
not
what?
free baller.
Why'd you assume that's the question?
Because the the following response was free baller, so I just put
Was
the
it
two
by
together.
the person who posted the question?
No, that's by Great Ripple. Actually,
you got to do better due diligence, man.
our guest.
Let that be a lesson, everybody. That is financial advice.
Do your DD. I knew what
I'm
he
still
meant.
stuck. I'm still stuck on the egg question, guys. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, he literally just said Daren. That was the question.
I forget the eggs.
So next one.
I'm just thinking
Is-
about deviled eggs, and I'm like, okay, or like maybe some eggs Benedict. And I'm
Oh
like,
man, tell me
Oh,
deviled
man.
eggs aren't like the most white trash fucking picnic food ever.
yeah, but they're fucking delicious.
They are.
Are they? See, I'm not a mayonnaise guy. Nature's jizz. Like I just can't do it.
Nature's just not, dude. Get
It's
some
more
pickle
man-made.
relish in. You gotta get some
I look
pickle
at it like-
relish in there with some fucking paprika, bro. Yeah, it's good.
Ah,
Dijon
dude.
mustard is the way to kick it.
I can fuck with some
Alright.
Dijon mustard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Yeah,
flying
bro.
through these guys.
I know how to fucking cook, bro.
You got to come back up
Oh,
right
God.
the fuck now. Stop at a Wawa.
Stop at a Wawa. Hon, I gotta go cook for Chief, but I also gotta stop at the Wawa first. What the fuck?
Chief's cooked. I got to go to Wawa.
Right.
All right, so we got Navnuk. He says, how do you handle taxes on your trading profits?
Pay
Pay to the
them.
government.
Pay them.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, if you got your Roth IRA, you don't have to worry about that. So I would
I
say
mean,
put all
if
your
you- if-
stuff in a Roth IRA.
So look, I think I'll make this one simple, right? So in my taxable trading challenge account that I have connected, right? My Fidelity account, right? I don't do long-term holdings in that, so it's all short-term capital gains taxes. So what that tells me is that I need to be a good enough trader to make up for that tax in my profit.
Yeah, like in my case, for taxes, this coming year or next year, I will take some losses and report those from last year on my short term. And
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, tax loss
yeah,
harvesting. That's
yeah,
smart.
and then see what remains for this year if I'm continue to be profitable. So right now, my account for the year is up like 30%, I think, and that it was higher, but because of this recent whole Pew incident, it dropped me down. So yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah, just be mindful of what you realize if you're fortunate enough to be profitable, and have that figure in the back of your head. Like if you're mainly trading short term, always think 30 to 40% or whatever the fuck it is that you're gonna have to be paying. So it actually does make sense to take losses in certain instances. You could offset some of those gains and redistribute that cash if you're in a loser.
Yeah, and
Don't forget that.
So, like,
I
here's
was
an
gonna say,
example. I expect to make a very nice profit on MicroStrategy, right? And that's probably not going to hit. I would like it to hit long term capital gains, but that would mean that I would have to hold into March of next year, and I don't know if I'm going to or not. So that'll be short term. And what I'll do if I end up having to do that as short term games, I'll just take losses on other positions that I'm willing to do that on. You know what I mean? To help out.
I do have a question. So you don't have to report your unrealized capital gains, right? Like only
No.
the realized ones?
No, no.
Yeah, because that
Only
counts as
realized.
income. Okay, gotcha.
the moment you sell is whenever you got to consider it. As long as it's not into like a Roth IRA or in your IRA that you don't pull it out.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking like one of these days, if like I make a trade right and make like 100,000, I immediately gotta think of taxes, and that's gonna fucking suck.
That's
Well, I
somewhat
mean,
sad.
at that point, what you do is you basically consider yourself a consultant, right? So consultants
Yeah,
get paid, and they're 1099 employees. They got to save their own tax money. You're essentially doing the same as a trader.
Yep.
shit. Well, that's a good
And
question.
if you don't do your taxes by yourself and you pay somebody to do your taxes, which you should always pay a person rather than like a corporate office, just ask them. 100%. They'll hook you up.
Yep. That is good advice.
All right, this
I actually, coincidentally, think I have to fucking do that. Like I'm an accountant, so I always did my own taxes every year, right? And like E-Trade has my shit so fucked up with deferred losses because of wash sale rules and like all this shit that it's not. I'm gonna have to talk to a fucking tax accountant. This is fucked up.
You should
yeah,
have seen my Fidelity shit from last year. They were like, it was something crazy. Like my account was like 25,000, and they're like, you traded over $250,000, blah blah blah. Here's like each individual trade. It's like 70 pages, and I was like,
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
yeah, exactly.
that's a lot of trades.
That's I started journaling my shit and I just pulled up. Yeah, I have like 149 trades in the last fucking 15 trading days or something. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Lots of trading is what you're doing.
That's over trading. Yeah, that's over trading, bro.
Hopefully, you're taking profits on those.
I am. I'm doing very well actually, but I think it's a sizing thing. I think the number of trades is by contract. So normally I open 5-10 contracts for a trade. So that makes more sense.
That's exactly what it is.
It's actually probably only like 15 trades. I take less than a trade a day normally, but
yeah.
I
So
digress.
thanks very much, Nav. Not making me think of taxes already, even though tax season's over. Jesus.
Hey, it's better to stay ahead of the taxman than the taxman behind you.
That's
true.
right.
The tax man behind
Well,
you.
that depends who you're at.
Taxman's always behind you. Trust me.
All right, so we got Geo 21208. We all know that guy. He's our guy.
What
Geo.
Geo's a
shout out
very
Geo.
good trader.
And wow, Seymour can actually add to this. He says, seriously, how about? Oh, he says, how? Sorry, it's the way you word it. He said, seriously, how would you make After Hour a better experience? Seymour.
I think I could start.
More Darens?
No,
More Darren?
Darren.
Yeah, let's make sure there's only one Darren, first of all.
Right?
Let me try to take a genuine shot at it though, real quick.
All right, cool.
Go for it, man.
If you first off, if you can connect the portfolio, connect it, because it does show everybody that you're as bought in and you're able to go that extra mile. I promise you, I've seen the emails, I've seen the comments, I've seen the tags. We're working on more supported portfolios because we want to be able to have everyone that wants to be in. From that, asking questions, even if they seem dumb, that shows that you're trying to learn. And then giving input. Whether or not you have the right or wrong input, it's still giving input so that way you can start a conversation that'll either lead you down that path that you want to go to, or it starts you going down a different path because you started learning from a response. That's really about it.
Yeah,
Me.
I have one too.
Love it.
Is
He did my answer already, so you can just skip me.
So remember, Double Down to Win. He once posted something about how to make After Hour better and to fix a lot of problems like syncing and OTC support and all that. And he just laid out like a whole like list of how to fix everything. Did you guys all put that into consideration?
Oh, he's
There's
a
a
fucking
l-
programmer, right? Developer.
Yeah.
He's a developer.
He also owns businesses and whatnot. But yeah,
Double Down to Win outside of After Hour is still a phenomenal person. I've been
Yeah.
lucky to have side messages with him, mostly about the app and everything else too, but he's a great person. I will say this, because I can't get into details about it.
Mhm.
Every comment that you guys have been sending me and saying about these are the things that we need to fix, tagging me about those OTC stocks, and even giving me things that I may not fully understand and still being nice enough to help me understand a little bit more. It's getting to the team. And I call them wizards because every time I interact with these people, I mean, I'm telling you guys,
I
they
can confirm.
blow my mind.
They are.
But everything that you guys are saying and wanting for, they're taking into consideration and figuring out what's the best optimization on making everything better and giving the people more.
I just want
Right.
MTTLF not to disappear from my port at night. That's all.
Makes us look poor.
It does. It makes me look like so much poorer than I am. I'm like, I
Yo.
swear I have
Poor
like
chief.
another-
I was gonna say it's like fucking 80% of my board.
People are like, I'm not listening to
don't-
this asshole.
I don't
over
I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that. I have a
No, I'm
very serious
joking.
question, Seymour.
So
I really
I'm
do want-
hearing that because of those disappearing, we're keeping you all humble is all I'm hearing.
Oh no. That's
No.
where
No,
people
no.
come at us.
It
and then we
needs
get
and
on 'em.
should work, you know? Like
Mhm.
it needs
I'm not
proper
worried about
syncing
this.
matters.
I have
No, absolutely.
a more important question, Seymour.
Oh, here we go.
Are you ready?
No, I'm listening all ears.
All right. So this team of wizards. So when I'm sending you pictures of my wiener with different lighting to the help email at After Hour, is that getting filtered into junk?
I don't pass along those.
All right. I was worried. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be everywhere.
Private file.
Yeah. Come on. All right.
No, that's a private file that we keep
That's
those in.
special private stash.
Okay, cool. As long as it's not like a shared inbox. That's all. You know what I mean? All right. No, I'm
Okay.
good.
But genuinely, thank you to the community for always asking and saying when I repeat myself, hey, send it to me at bugs@afterhour.com. The next day, I have a ton of emails in my inbox, and I need those.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Keeps you busy.
Yeah. I hate when people are like, "How can I report a bug?" And it's like there's literally a fucking help icon like tells you exactly how to do it. Like,
Pay
it's like,
attention.
just try.
Maybe you should make it a different color or something.
I feel like I repeat myself sometimes, but then I don't know if you guys know about this obscure internet comic, XCKD.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know
stick
that one.
figures with
Yeah.
So there was one that I love seeing on Reddit all the time. That's like, oh, you're today's one of 10,000 because there's every day there's at least 10,000 people learning something that the rest of everybody else knows. Some days I'm not one of 10,000. And if they ask me, hey, how do you report things? And I get to tell them that, hey, they were one of the 10,000 a day.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
I
Respect.
stay in the optimism for everybody because the more that we help each other, everything else. But now I'm on a soapbox, so I'll pass.
No, hey, you know what? I'll pick up on that real quick. I mean, that just goes back to what I was saying earlier and what you were saying earlier, Seymour, is, just ask the questions. I mean, everyone here was asking questions at one point, and we are still all asking questions. Everyone in After Hours should still be all asking questions. So if we're all learning from each other, I mean, then that's exactly what the app was built for. And fuck, it's like we always say, yeah, it's great to make money. It's a lot more fun to make money with friends.
Yeah, that's 100%. True. I love it.
That's what brought us all here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Gio. That was a good question. So we got Kelp Queso. He says, if you could only full port, what stock would it be? So I'll go first. I'll say for Roth IRA, MSTY, and other than that, what would I full port? Maybe ACHR. I think that's going to be a big stock in the near future. What about you, Chief?
I will actually say that I'm with you on ACHR. That was one of the ones that I wanted to hold long term. I just had to take profits on it a little earlier than I wanted.
MTPLF, right?
Well, I mean, I pretty much am.
Yeah.
But it's not. I wouldn't. I mean, it's obviously never financial advice, but I wouldn't recommend that for most people, just because I don't think they could stomach the volatility of it.
Yeah.
So, dude, there's so fucking many good stocks that were just priced so low.
There are. The reason why I say CHR though is because it's under $15 a share, and it has so much potential. And, it has so much room for growth. So
there's
those
so
are
much
the kinds
backing
of stocks. Too. Exactly.
There's so much oil money back in that fucking stock, man.
Yeah,
it's a good long term hold. I'm a big fan of that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're on the same page with that.
What the fuck is that enemies. Supposed to mean, Daren?
Is he supposed to be like, Daren, your fucking picks suck?
Well, don't listen to this fucking idiot. I only do a show with him every week.
Right.
Talk to him every fucking day.
All right, Fish.
What about you? No, I want to hear Seymour. Seymour. What do you got, Seymour?
I'd probably say an AI play.
Oh,
you can go safe and go with NVIDIA as they're selling the shovels. And what is it? Google just said that they're still gonna earn billions of dollars into AI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meta just hired somebody at at least $100 million just to help shape their AR. Yeah, you were saying that they stole OpenAI's old scientist or something like that.
They stole someone from Apple.
There you go. So Facebook is all in on burning through the money, and even though we're not at the same point where if you mention AI, your stock skyrockets, these giant companies are still fueling NVIDIA and everyone. What is it? Tesla / XAI just said that they're going to buy like 100 H200s from NVIDIA. So you can either go with them or you can go into one of the other companies, but I don't think that the AI race is over soon. And depending on what you know about that, you can invest into something like it.
Well, it's going to keep innovating. Soon we're just going to have full movies in AI, and we're not going to be able to tell the difference. One thing I could see them doing is allowing you to like replace the faces of actors in movies, and you can watch Jurassic Park, and just with the completely different actors through AI. I see that coming.
That sounds like a lot of real fucking bad licensing issues.
Hey, I'm just saying that they're gonna find a way to.
The technology, I'm sure, is already there. I don't think that'll ever happen.
So, do you guys remember the writers' strike of 21 or 22?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty big.
they pushed off adding into AI. I think it was the if it wasn't the actors union, it was the writers union. But they kept fighting to get that out for now. But I think here in the next contract renewal, they're gonna have to try to fight it off. Just like the ports of New York or California, they
Yeah.
pushed out all the automated technology because they don't want that there yet. So
Oh wow.
uh,
So they
it just
have some pull in that, I guess.
for now.
For now, right?
So I know more about the ports than I do about like the actors union. But what is it? Out of all the ports that are out there in the world, almost more than half of them are like 80% automated. The ones that are in the 90s are all in China. All the ones that have the less automation are here in the US because of the unions. But again, everyone wants that because that's what's going to keep it going 24/7. In China, they have car factories that basically they don't even turn on the lights because it's all machine and somewhat AI building all these cars and just zipping out there without any human interaction. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, we could be so much further in AI right now, but it's like there's gonna be a lot of push away for it because it's gonna be taking like a lot of jobs. If they don't. So I totally understand, the threat of AI.
I want to spit out one more thing about that too. Lowe's. Did you guys hear what the Lowe's CEO said about AI?
No.
Home Depot
When-
sucks.
Home Depot does suck, and their ownership sucks too.
and this is again why I say if I have to full port anything, it's probably into something like AI, or energy related because that again fuels AI.
Yes.
When he got asked about AI into his company and about losing jobs, he said, "Stay close to the cash registers." He got flack for it, but is he wrong?
Hmm.
Because people want that human interaction. If at the stores to buy things, they need these things. Staying close to the cash register enables that. That also means that people on the back end, your operations folks,
Well, a
automation is
lot
going to
of
be a problem.
yeah, like even like Walmart, you go in and there's just a bunch of self checkout, and I've noticed the same with Lowe's too. So there's still people there, but there's the efficiency. Everything's efficient. You can just go there, get what you want, and just check out. But then there's a lot less personal touch to the store these days.
Well, I think we can all agree on no matter how good the technology is, it's going to fuck up at one point or another. So there's going to have to be a person there to fix it.
Yeah,
So I think it's fine, even if it's a cashier at fucking self checkouts that do all the work for the person. Like, say someone doesn't want to scan their own items and shit, you put them in some kind of fucking apparatus that just takes care of everything for you. Someone's going to get fucked up, and someone's going to have to be there.
So,
If it's
well,
not
yeah, that's
Target,
definitely
it's
true.
and I'm sorry, you guys can tell me to stop going on these tangents, but
No,
it's
please.
Target or Walmart.
You're good.
This
Target or
is exactly
Walmart
what we
is
do. We just like to, yeah, we just talk, dude.
This is a conversation.
they're rolling back self checkout because of all the fraud and theft that's going on there.
Yep.
Yeah, people like, oh, I didn't know I didn't scan that.
So, and there's a Whole Foods near me that I used to go to. Don't go there anymore. Just fucking crazy. Because it's just like it's right next to a high school and it's just overrun with all these kids all the time. And like they literally have fucking cops right there at the self checkout, like full uniformed off duty cops. And like I've seen them a couple of times busting adults, kids. I mean, you name it, like one small item. I mean, an entire purse full of expensive shit. Like it, yeah. There's a lot of fraud that happens at the self checkout.
Damn. Well, Fish, did you say which stock you would full port in?
Well, so it really depends on what the timeline is and what the risk tolerance is. It depends on a lot of different things. But what I can say is ACHR, I'm invested in it. I put my dad into that stock as well. I think it's a great stock to hold for the future. I think it's what is it, the 2028 Olympics? Is that what it is? The Olympics that are going to be in LA. Yeah,
Yep.
I think ACHR is the official air taxi of those Olympics. So that right there tells me get in now. By the time 2027, late 27 comes around and that starts getting commercials, the stock's going to be a lot higher than it is now. So I think that's a really great trade to be in. Yeah.
I made so much money on fucking calls just buying them the day before the CEO of ACHR went on like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon or some shit.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, yeah, that's when they announced the Olympic thing. I'm like, the CEO is not going to go on a fucking late night show without fucking saying something super bullish. You know what I mean? Like, what's he going to go on and say? The company's going under. We suck. Like, what the fuck?
Go on, Jimmy. Yeah.
It's super smart.
Middle Eastern money's in it too, so that's big.
Motherfucker, I said that.
You did, but I'm also saying it.
If you want
I call it oil money, but
yeah.
If you want a little bit of a safer recession play or a non-recession play, it works both ways. Chief did an amazing DD on this company a while back. And by the way, we definitely need more DD on AfterHour. People, please, 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 if you can help us out, DD is everything. But he did one on EL, Estee Lauder. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be a great stock to hold. I think it does well in non-recessions because people are going to buy makeup. They want to look good. Yep. It does well during a recession because people are feeling pretty shitty about themselves and they want to look good.
Yeah, it's logical.
Yeah. Also, I was reading the other day, Scion Capital they have 6.6% of their portfolio in it or something like that. So that's pretty interesting too.
I thought it was their only holding now.
What's that?
I thought it was their only holding now. I thought they sold everything off and only had some amount of money into it.
Yeah, that's correct. They went into cash. Barry closed out all his positions, and they were only holding Estee Lauder.
Oh wow!
That was a while ago though. That's what sparked my interest in looking into it deeper.
Oh, so no, the most recent one that I've seen, which should be updated, I think in like 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Is that he had 50% of the port in NVIDIA puts, and some other stuff, and then 6.6% of his company's portfolio in EL. But I think EL is a great holding. I really do. And then hey, if you want something with a little more volatility, MicroStrategy is always a beautiful trade. Try to wait for a pullback. There's always one.
There's always one. It's true.
One.
It's true.
Doesn't matter what hour of the day it is. There's always one.
Yeah.
So
if you have to talk about volatility, just hit me up. We can have a late night discussion.
Right.
Sure.
So yeah, MicroStrategy is a great one. I've made a ton of money with that stock. You really have to be able to stomach the roller coaster. And if you want to, just a more straightforward trade, Bitcoin, man, it just keeps going up and up and up. Look at the charts historically. That's really all you got to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. And those are some really good picks, Fish.
Thank you.
Next question is from the Giant's Drink. It's kind of lengthy. I'm gonna do my best. He says, opinion on a personal or a HELOC loan at 7% or 8%, where you take the entire value and put it into high yield dividend ETFs such as MSTY, ULTY, and balance with lower risk like GEPQ, SCHD, etc. Idea being to drip as much as you can back in with dividends, while using the minimum required proceeds to pay the loan. At the end of the loan term, you're sitting with the big stack if you play your cards right. Or the market goes south and you can't make your minimum loan payment with the divs. At that point, you sell your shares, I suppose, to cover the loan principal. In all the AI scenarios I've run, I've come out on top, even in a recession level event. Would I be foolish to do this, assuming I have a stable career and income? And I have also thought about doing this. So go ahead and say your piece.
Can I answer it first? It's gonna be quick.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chief, and then I want to go.
My answer would be totally different if it was fucking March or April. At all-time highs, you absolutely fucking don't do something like that. You shouldn't even do it at lows or when when there's a lot of downward pressure on the market. But
well, February would work out.
Well, it's not a case of whether it would work out or not. It's just a case of like it's just not inherently smart to do it. Number one,
Right.
But number two, it's absolutely fucking completely stupid to do it when the market's at all-time highs.
Right.
There's too much. No, I'm no. That's all I got.
No, I mean, using the dividends to pay off the loan. I mean, it could work. It could work out, but at the time that it doesn't, like he says, and you guys sell shares, and then you get less dividends, and then you kind of just got to keep hoping you get those dividends in. So you kind of put yourself in a situation. But I think it could work out. But like Chief said, like right now with the market at all-time highs, definitely not.
I'm gonna give my little 2 cents on this. And I'm gonna start off by saying, don't fucking do this. This is a terrible fucking idea right now. Oh my god. Please fucking listen to this.
Seymour.
Jesus. So yeah, Chief, you're 100%. We are at all-time highs. Please do not put your home on the line. Do not put your home on the line during all-time highs. No. You're talking about a loan that's going to take years. All-time highs are going to drop in months. Don't do it. Bad idea. I'll give you a great example here of
Bad dog.
Exactly. I'll give you a great example here of why not to do it. Okay. Everyone knows, it's no secret, I love MSTR and MSTY. It's great. They make up a huge percentage of my portfolio. They really do. And I am currently down on my shares in MSTY. Now, because of the dividends, overall, I'm up, right? But if I were counting on the dividends to pay back a loan, and then the dividends came in less than I was expecting, which has happened a couple of months, well, then I would have to start selling shares, but I'm already down on my shares, so I'm selling my shares at a loss. Like this has the potential to work out really poorly. And dude, that's your house on the line, or that's a personal loan on the line, And I'll tell you this much: if you got a wife, that might be your wife on the line.
Yeah.
So
true, dude.
Bad idea.
You're gonna have to sell your cock to Huma.
Look, you know what? If this guy can get his dick regrown by Huma, that'd be fucking great. Sounds like he's got balls of steel already. I'll tell you that.
To even consider it right now.
Man, don't do it at these times. This is a bad time to do it. It's not a great idea in the first place. But this is a fucking terrible time to do it.
Yeah, I was trying to be nicer, but yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be nice about this one. This is the man's home on the line. I'm not gonna be nice. I'm gonna be fucking straightforward.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, Seymour, do you have anything on that?
Personal risk tolerance is key here. I don't know that I could ever risk my home on the market.
Yeah.
But that's also my problem, is not having the conviction to do so. Do I think this is personally a great idea? Absolutely not. And I'll just go ahead and refer to everything these other gentlemen have said.
Yeah. I think that was well said. This one's from McLaren331.
Love McLaren.
He says, when am I going to get invited on? And I will say we have like a lot of people that want to go on the show. And sometimes
we have a lot of people that we want on the show.
Yeah, that we want, and people that want to get on, but
AKA
we're doing an after hour.
We want all of you on.
Yeah, we're doing after hour questions, and who better than SeymourButts? Somebody that actually is from After Hour. So sometimes it's just gotta really fit with what we're trying to do. So if you guys have anything more you want to add to that.
Yeah, just like you got, like there's families and jobs, and it's there's four completely different lives going on, and it's kind of hard to I don't want to say commit. The fact that we can do pretty much one episode a week is amazing, and the fact that we're doing two, back-to-back days is incredible.
But you'll notice that not all of the whores are here.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
So it's
normally we
like-
wouldn't even do this without someone else, but we made an exception.
Say his name.
Bobdog.
We miss you,
We miss
Bobdog.
you, Bobdog.
Love you, Bobdog.
We do love you, Bobdog, and we do
He's-
miss you.
He's on a plane somewhere.
He's always on a fucking plane, dude.
All right, so this is from the Muffin Man.
Hey, wait, real quick. Just as far as McLaren's concerned, McLaren is he's a good trader. He's a good conservative trader, very knowledgeable. Anybody that's listening, McLaren 331, you might want to give him a follow. He is very knowledgeable.
Yeah, and he wants to go on the show, so maybe. Chief,
Dude,
hit him up
he's
sometime.
got my vote to come on the show.
Yeah, we've done a podcast with him before.
Yeah, exactly.
He's really into AI and the tech field, so we could probably do an episode about that with him. Chief,
Love it.
Next question, dude. Go on.
okay, yeah.
We said we were doing a quick episode, and we're an hour in here, buddy.
It's the way it goes.
This is what always happens.
Hey, we dedicated this episode to it, all right? So,
I love it.
yeah,
I absolutely love it. It's my favorite that it happens because it's
It's
so
awesome.
consistent that you know it's happening. Yeah, and you know it's gonna happen, but whatever.
Also, if you haven't done so already, hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know that you're listening. Let us know you enjoy the content.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So, the Muffin Man, I love his name, by the way. Have you seen the Muffin Man? He says, can you get all the dramatic people on as guests and interview them about their paid communities? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's an easy answer. I could just answer that right now. We're absolutely not going to do anything like that. We're not going to be involved in any drama like that. We're the AfterWhores, and we're here to try to help people and help you follow along with like our journey and what we're learning. And all of us love teaching and sharing. Like that's our favorite thing, is just sharing like what we learn. And if it can help you make money, then that's fucking great. But yeah, no, we're not going to do anything like that.
Drama is for high school. So that's what I got to say about that.
Just real quick, touching on what Chief just said, like, yeah, we want everyone to make money. If we ever post something, we're not telling anyone to buy it. We're telling you what we bought. Feel free to follow a trade, but we're telling you what we bought. We're not telling anybody what to buy.
Yeah,
Right.
like if people did buy like a bunch of shares in Huma, whenever we brought it up, they'd be up a lot. Just
Or
saying.
we'll like I just made a post today with 3 different tickers, and I'm like, I'm not in any of these, by the way.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But I'm like, which
But-
one do you like the most?
Yeah, right. I can
might
answer
be
that because
interested.
that's the one that I'm like, oh, I actually kind of want to buy this. But,
All right.
yeah,
Nothing
we're
for
not gonna-
Seymour there. Nothing for
we're
Seymour.
not doing drama.
All right, so we got Moo. He says, "What's going to happen August 1st? Do we see fire or a nothing burger?" I'm gonna say we might see fire because people are going to be taking a lot of profits and rebalancing their portfolios. So I think we're going to see a volatile day in the market.
After the news this weekend, it's fucking green skies ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, but that's August 1st. Just that
That's
day,
Friday.
I think we're going to see volatility. So,
I thought it was by Friday. Maybe I misunderstood the question.
no, he said, "What's going to happen August 1st?" So that day.
I don't know that he was referring to corporate rebalancing and all that shit. I think he was referring to tariffs, not knowing that extensions have been given.
Yeah, and they give it like a 90-day extension.
Yes.
They're
Well,
they're just going to
that
keep extending.
that question was asked last night though, and that happened today. So
Right.
didn't-
Yeah.
it didn't happen yet.
To
But
be
yeah,
fair, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's what I think that.
the answer is green skies.
Yeah. The answer is it's another 90 days of just kidding about tariffs until we get to fucking November, and then it'll be just kidding about tariffs.
Oh,
until we get
God.
to February, and then rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Here we go.
Yeah,
and there
for
was
real.
Just
There was
prepare
some,
for volatility.
There was some docking with the European Union too. I think that happened. So-
15% tariffs have been landed on for the European Union.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
There you
All
go.
right, well,
Yeah.
so it's like was talking to my dad the other day, right? And he was talking about Japanese cars or something like that. And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's only going to be 15% tariff. This is great." And I was like, "What do you mean it's great?" I'm like, "Dude, it's still 15% more than you would have paid." He's like, "But it's only 15%." And I'm like, "It's 15% more than you would have fucking paid."
Art of the deal, fish. Art
Art
of the deal.
It literally is art of the deal. I'm like, and dude, my dad is a registered fucking Democrat. He's like, "Don't you see this is great?" And I'm like, "You fucking idiot. Let me explain it to her a third time." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I guess it is gonna cost me more."
I'm getting
more
fucked.
money." I'm like, "Yeah, you are." I'm like, "You fucking moron." I'm like, and then he's like, "Well, but Trump said that he's gonna give back some money in us in rebates." I'm like, "Do you really fucking believe that's gonna happen? Because I sure as hell don't."
If you make over $100 million a year, then you could
Yeah,
take the rebates.
I guess it doesn't matter too much.
Right.
I want to hear Seymour say "Art of the deal."
Part of the deal?
Hell yeah!
I love the question mark at the end. He's like, "Are you?"
That's the new intro. Thank you, Seymour.
Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
It's a mixed bag. August 1st is yeah. Volatility is just going to be here for the next 4 years. It's a money.
Well, 3.5
all.
years.
I'm sure more is going to happen in between now and then.
7.5 years.
Oh God. Okay, so all right, the gauntlet. He says, "What are some goals of the app you would like to see take place? What do you love about it, and can it be of benefit to investors of all experience levels?"
Absolutely.
You all know I love AfterHour. I think it's great, and I think it's great to see like all the number ones, in every stock, and the people who've held, since it was like $2 a share. Like that gives me motivation to do something similar. And I'm trying to find out what those stocks are these days, but I just can't ever really like find them and grow with them as much as I would like to. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say. What about you, Chief?
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, let's see here. What are some goals? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what are some goals for the app you would like to see take place? What do you love about it, and can it be of benefit of investors of all experience levels?
So, I'll give Squeeze Kid a shout out. He just did a really interesting post, maybe 2 days ago or something like that. Asking, like, hey, like what awards could we give for After Hours? Like best content creator, best, DD, who won you the most money, who lost you the most money, best whatever, and so like I thought that was a pretty neat idea. It seems like back when I joined in September of 24 last year, it seemed like there was like just a lot more. There was a smaller user base, and it seemed like it was a tighter knit community. We did have a lot more DD. There was a lot more people asking and answering questions rather than just wanting, copy trade signals. I think if we got back to stuff like that, then it would be beneficial for all users, but more so for the new users.
Yeah. The best thing
Yeah,
for the app
definitely.
is for people to just stop being entitled, and for us to all sit and try to learn and help you. I didn't know what an option was until fucking I joined in October or October I think it was, and it's like
Go ahead.
it's you just learn. I'd be reading posts from people and I didn't even know what the fuck the words meant that I was reading, but like then when I was trying to actively learn, I'd remember like the post and I'd understand the context and draw parallels, and it just made sense then. But there's that value on the app already. You just have to know where to look.
Yep.
Yeah,
Monopoly is who taught me how to do selling covered calls.
See?
He even took the time to help me figure out how to do it on Fidelity because I was so new to it.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
And
that's what it's about.
And community like that is what is so great about After Hour, in my opinion. Like that's just the beauty of it. Hey man, I don't understand how to do this. I know that I want to. I understand that I should. I don't understand how. Can someone help me? And there's somebody that there's always someone there that is going to answer the question and be like, yeah, let me walk you through this.
Yeah, so we're past an hour now, so I think that's gonna wrap it up. And there are more questions, and I'm sure we're gonna get to them eventually.
See, that's the trouble with because we don't script anything. So so we don't even look at the questions beforehand. It's like we want raw, authentic, genuine answers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And actual reaction, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Well, we know that's what the listeners want, right? They don't want to listen to the scripted bullshit. If they want that, they listen to somebody else, not us.
Definitely, I agree.
Oh fuck! All right, well, you know what? Let's wrap this up. We've got shit to do and a
We've
market
taken
to.
enough of Seymour's time.
I think is his microphone going out, or is that just how I'm hearing it? New fish.
Is it me?
Speak.
No,
Oh, all right.
No, it was
New
New
Fish
fish.
speak?
He was
no,
cutting
Fish is
out.
fine. Fish is
Am I
fine.
here? Am I here?
You're good.
Yeah.
Fish, you're good.
All right,
It's
cool.
Daren.
Well, we know your microphone has issues sometimes, so
Daren, that would
that-
be when I'm on my computer. I'm on my phone right now. Thank you very much.
Goof.
Got him.
Oh,
Got him.
No, so yeah, no, I was just gonna say, you know what? Some of us have fucking families. All of us have a fucking market that we need to prepare for tomorrow. Some of us get up at 3:30 because we're idiots and downloaded Weeble, and we can trade at 4 o'clock. So, yeah, I know
Who
it's
would
a
that
fuck.
be?
Definitely not the guy whose wife gets up and goes, "Go back to sleep," and I'm like, "But I'm already up, so I figure, yeah." She's like, "Fish,"
fuck?
and I'm like, "Oh, Mrs. Fish, come on." So yeah, so there's that, and guys, make sure that you're smart. This week it's gonna be an interesting week. That's for certain.
That is for certain. Mr.
definitely
Butts,
is.
you
All
have
right,
anything?
well, Chief, I did.
Oh, see, it's Darren's fucking microphone. He's over here blaming
No,
Fish.
no, it's not my microphone. Maybe it was. No, Seymour. Well, I was gonna say I sent you the rest of the questions, and I just want to see if there's any of those you want to go over before we close out.
All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna say, Mr. Butts, do you have anything you would like to add in closing, my good sir?
Honor to be here. I'm glad that the community always reaches out and tags me in things that we need to get fixed. It's exactly the reason why I'm here, because we want to make AfterHour better. And then I do have a small ask for the community, because I know a lot of us listen to this. Yeah, I'm going to ask for in August. There's been some drama and negativity and all this other stuff. Do something good for your community. If you make a good trade in the next couple of weeks, post something good that you did with it. I think it was, why am I blanking on usernames right now? Probably because it's so late. They're asking me what I wanted and, how I can have all these things. But, just do something for your community. I'm volunteering, I think, in 2 weeks to go help out at a mental health services place. And that's my way of giving back. I want to see the community do that. I want to see them find a way to give back. And I love seeing all the things from the GameStop days where they would take all the wins and then they donated something like that. So I can make that ask. It'll help your taxes too.
Yeah, like
Okay,
the
love
the
it.
fund. I remember that.
Yeah.
They
I love it.
donated. Yeah. But Seymour, I do have a question.
I'm hyped.
When do you think is gonna be the next town hall? I remember you did one with Sir Jack some time ago. Do you see that happening again anytime soon?
So honestly, from the conversation that everybody was talking about last night, I have also seen other comments about it. I'm thinking on it. I did love doing that back then, because it was just nice highlighting users and being able to have conversation and seeing everything else. I think the last one that I did was with, damn it, again, it's late. I'm gonna mess up his name. Dio King.
Yeah,
And
So
that was a
Audio
lot.
King.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. That dude, that was a good one.
That was a great. And I'm
Yeah.
so happy that he live streamed it on his X too, because that was great. And then he's doing phenomenal things and giving away things to good users and everything too. I'm just gonna leave it with I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
So all I heard is a maybe. It's not a
Not a no.
What
maybe.
percentage of yes is that?
I think I've quoted this, and thanks to Bender being my little avatar from the Great Neutral Planet. That makes me feel no one way or the other, whatever the exact quote is.
Yeah, I get it.
Close.
I get it.
I kind of want to watch Futurama now. All right, boys.
There you go on a tangent.
Thanks again, Seymour, for joining us, man. We appreciate it. And we hope to
Yeah.
have you on again, too. I mean, this was long overdue. I know you've always supported the show, and we're greatly appreciative of that.
We
I
are.
love seeing creators do more with each other within the platform and helping others out there. Again, the whole positivity thing. The whole reason we're doing more is because we're communicating and helping each other do better. I want to see more of that, not only in our community, but in the world.
Hell yeah, man.
So well said.
You hear that,
love it.
people? Stop being dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be dicks.
Yeah, stop being fucking assholes, all right?
Just
All right.
open the door
Assholes,
for
be
somebody
AfterWhores.
else.
Exactly. But just hold it open. Don't even expect a thank you.
Nah.
Just say hi.
Just think about
Smile
it
at
this way.
people.
Would you do the right thing if no one's looking? You know, and if the answer is no, then maybe you need to work on yourself.
Do you put your shopping cart back? You know?
Exactly.
Those are the questions. Those are the questions.
And
right.
if you don't, you should watch Carton Arcs.
That sounds interesting.
Oh no, I've
Have you
seen
guys
that show.
Yeah,
okay,
I've
there
seen
you go.
clips.
It will make sense.
Is that the people like carry zip ties with them, and then they zip tie the shopping cart next to like the person's like
No.
door handle or something?
No.
No, they give them a magnet that says, "I don't put my shopping cart back like a jerk."
That's awesome.
It's an interesting channel. I'm gonna say it like that.
Daren's gonna make a stronger worded AfterWhores version of that magnet.
Probably. Oh man.
All right, guys. Thanks everyone for joining us, and yeah, let's have a good, profitable week.
Love it.
Yeah. Love you.